Thanks, John. Good evening. I'd like to welcome everybody to the January 7th River Falls Planning Commission meeting. First thing we'll do is stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Holtkamp,
Here.
Gormanson,
Here.
Moody, Odine,
Here.
Prendergast, Woolsey.
Here.
Thanks, Becky. Okay, next move on to approval of the minutes from the December 3rd Planning Commission meeting.
I so move. Second.
First and second on the minutes. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, next move on to public comments. If there's anybody in the audience has anything like to say, now would be the time to come on up. Otherwise, we'll go right on to the ordinance and resolutions. We have an ordinance regarding the rezoning of 807 West Locust Street from R2 multiple family, medium density residential to SZ school zone, and a resolution requiring the vacation of an alley along your eastern side of the property. This is where the River Falls School District Transportation Center will be. And yep, here we go. We're
Thank you,
gonna
Mayor.
have a little presentation here.
Well, good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the Commission. I'm Harley Melhorn, Senior Planner. Before you tonight is a rezoning and unpaved alley right-of-way vacation for the River Falls School District Transportation Center. By way of some background, the subject site for the rezoning, outlined in red, is a recently vacant parcel after the demo of a single-family home that used to stand upon it. The vacant parcel is addressed as 807 West Locust Street and sits on the northeast corner of Locust and Grove. Visualized in blue is the unpaved and unused alley right-of-way to be vacated in favor of the school district. The district intends to construct a single-story administrative building for its transportation center on the subject site. The current zoning does not accommodate this, therefore necessitating this request. Staff is currently reviewing plans for the proposed building, which will be approved administratively once the rezoning is approved. The subject site is currently zoned R2 medium density residential. The proposed zoning for this request is school zone, which would make this consistent with the surrounding parcels as is visualized in blue. Municipal code requires rezonings to be evaluated upon conformance with guiding documents and compatibility with surrounding land uses. The comp plan designates the future land use of the site as horizontal mixed use. This designation contemplates a mixture of residential and commercial uses. This guidance is further refined with the Locust and Winter Street Small Area Plan, where, as shown on screen, a mix of commercial and residential are anticipated for the area at large. The subject site's block, more specifically, is shown as a large and cohesive multifamily residential development. While the proposed zoning of school zone does not directly match this guidance, it does serve other comprehensive plan goals, especially that of preserving large tracts for future development and ensuring consistency and compatibility with surrounding land uses. The school zone in particular is effective at preventing piecemeal development as compared to a standard commercial zoning whereby you may have multiple unrelated developments in a block, hindering future cohesive development. For these reasons, staff finds the rezoning to be in line with approval criteria. It is staff's understanding that the alley right-of-way was dedicated but never paved nor used for purposes of vehicular access nor utility conveyance. Vacation of this alley right-of-way, which is shown on screen, would allow for both a more cohesive development on part of the River Falls School District and meet the goals of the city in allowing a future more comprehensive development on the site, in line with area plan and comp plan guidance. The next steps from here are for council to hear the proposed
All right, let's take this back. There we go. All right, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. All right. The next steps from here are for the council to hear the proposed rezoning and right-of-way vacation. 2 meetings are required for the rezoning, one set for January the 28th for the first reading, and then February 11th for the disposition. Staff recommends forwarding both the resolution for the right-of-way vacation and ordinance for the rezoning to City Council with a favorable recommendation. With that, I conclude my presentation, and I turn it back to you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thanks, Harley. So I'll take a motion on this first. Now, do you want me to do individual? One for the one for the right of way and one for the, okay.
So I'll make a motion to approve the rezoning of 807 West Locust Street from R2 to school zone.
Second.
Okay, we got a first and a second on the rezoning. Any questions or comments on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I'll take a motion on the right-of-way abatement.
I move for the approving the vacation of the unpaved alley right-of-way in the Andrews and Winchester addition.
Second.
Okay, first and second, questions or comments on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we will move on. Next, we'll have Emily's gonna give us a planning update.
Just very briefly, we don't have any applications for the February Plan Commission, so we will likely be canceling then. So whenever the Plan Commission meets next, we will also be bringing the annual report, so we can share sort of all the exciting things that were accomplished in 2024, and then give you a look at what we're thinking about for our ComDev work plan for 2025.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Emily? Okay,
Move to adjourn.
Second.
first and second to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. That's just too easy.
Two people said it.
Try not to make it too complicated.